My day's going okay. Last week, last Wednesday, one of my friends surprised me by became a monthly subscriber, but he paid it for a whole year. So because I have annual subscribing done through Patreon, so he did that. He actually shocked me to do that. I did some art this weekend, doing some art this week. Also, for anyone who hasn't voted, because I haven't had any votes yet, the poll for deciding what topic you want for the live celebratory live stream for reaching for almost getting to, well, actually no, it would be for reaching 1.7 k subscribers. No one has voted for it yet, even though one person liked it. So, and if I don't get any votes, I guess I'll just choose a topic myself. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Nick. So we'll see how that goes. It must have changed because when I looked like not that long ago, there was no votes. So let me look. Now that you said that. Let's see. Oh, you're right. You guys both chose the same thing. I love when we do when we do collaborative poems and collaborative things on this channel because I get to see how your guys' mind works. And oh, thank you, Nick. I didn't even look at the message. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you more than you know. Sorry, I know people all heard that was my bone it cracked. Um, I still don't think that the CEOs did it. I just don't. I just think they're pointing us in that direction. I just don't think it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's crazy. We only got this week's episode and next week's episode to see who actually is the killer on this series. I mean, on the season. I'm very curious to see who it's going to be. I just don't think it's going to be who they proclaim it because they keep pointing us in the direction, which makes me more suspicious that it's probably not the person that they're pointing it towards. Um, I don't. Nick, since you're in here on my the only one talking right now. Do you think that I should oh yeah, do you think I should do another poll for deciding what day we want to do this live stream? Because I know not everyone is always available on the days I pick. Or should I just that's why I don't know if I should just decide, or would you rather me do a poll for that? And oh yeah, also now they're pointing. Oh yeah, I forgot to say now, based on the last week's episode, they're pointing in the direction of Randall, the doorman, which is interesting. But then I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be weird if it would be him. Oh, you think a poll would be good? Okay. Um, thinking. Okay, so I'll do a poll for that because sometimes I do a poll, sometimes I decide, and I know sometimes you're not available on the days I pick, so that's why. Wait, are there any particular dates you're not available so I know not to put those as actual choices on the poll? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the new doorman on the show. I think they're pointing us that direction. I just don't believe it's them. I mean him. I don't believe it's him. I just don't. I think they're trying to freaking play with us and them. But my brain's like, no, it's not them or him. I should say it's not him. It would be funny, even though it sounds stupid. It'd be weird if it would be the robot, but I just think it's that mayor guy. I just think it's that mayor guy. That's what I think. I think that mayor guy did it. That is what I think, but I guess we'll see. Oh, hello. Um, I don't, all my other shows are really good. Like Doc is really good. Um, High Potential is good. 911 is good. The 911 spinoff is really good. Thursdays, Fridays. I normally base it on what I have to do for a day. So that's how I pick which days I put my polls on. Put the polls on for when I'm deciding when I want to do that. So that's how I decide. Oh, thank you for the compliment about my glasses. Some people don't like them, but I don't really care because I like them. But yeah. So you said so Thursday. Wait, are you saying Thursday? Are you saying Thursdays and Fridays work for you, or there? Oh, so you saying you're busy on Thursdays and Fridays. So are you saying Wednesdays are good? Okay, so I normally do Wednesdays, which is interesting, and I do that purposely because I have my streams on Mondays and then my streams on Saturdays. So I try to make sure I have enough time in between so I can recover, because I'm always wiped out after I do streams. So that's normally why I do it on Wednesday in between. But yeah. Um, Anyone have any questions for me that is new to this channel? Because I know Nick is my mod and he's been on this channel for, I feel like it's almost been a year, even though I feel like it's been a good amount of time. I can't believe, it's hard to believe that this channel, okay, so Wednesday, yeah, because I was thinking to do two Wednesdays, but two different times and two different days, two different times. And everyone that doesn't, people that don't know me, I don't like odd times, so I'm gonna pick an even time. So it's either gonna be, I have the two times would be two or four. I don't like 6 is too late and 12 is too early. Even though I do my Saturday streams on at 12 or noon. Freaking crazy that you've been here almost a year, but you're an awesome mod, so I don't mind. Because we've had some crappy mods on this channel, particularly the one that blocked everyone. That made me so pissed. That was literally that just really made me mad. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like before I came onto the stream. The reason I came in late, because I normally start at 4, is because I was watching Switched at Birth. That's a really good series. Technically I'm rewatching it because I've watched. Actually, no, I am rewatching it because I watched it when it was on TV and when I was. It's crazy because I was a young adult when it first aired on TV, and it ended when I was a little bit more into my adulthood, but not too far into my adulthood. I guess mid-20s. I think it ended in 2017. Yeah, which means I would have been in my mid-20s. You said both times work for you. Okay. I always leave it up to the voters, but I thank you for giving me input on if I should do another poll for that. So, I don't know who else voted. You told me you voted, Nick. I don't know who the other person is. But it's interesting because I like when we do collaborative things. So I'm glad that choice was chosen. I am gonna eventually do the other choice, unless it gets picked in because sometimes I think goes one way, but then it switches to the other way. So I guess we'll have to see. I don't know. I just like seeing other people's input in this community because people have had it's really interesting. Particularly I like that the collaborative things we've done on this channel have been very. It's almost like we all had a same mindset when we were doing things, particularly the creative story and then the creative poem we've done. They were all kind of, even though we are not in each other's minds, kind of we kind of were, even it's we could tell what each other was going to say before we said it, because it flowed well together, almost like we were in the same room when we wrote it. So I typically watch the only 2 shows, well, technically I guess there's a few shows I've rewatched, but one doesn't count because technically I didn't watch the whole thing because I was a child when it came out. I'm watching Walker, the original Walker, from the 90s. I was a child when it came out, so technically I'm not really rewatching it. It's more like I wouldn't say rewatching it because I feel like I don't remember everything. I remember pieces of it, but I don't remember in full detail about it. You said you seldomly. The first series I rewatched the whole way through is Pretty Little Liars. That was my favorite freaking series. And the reason I liked it is because of the intensity and you never knew who it was going to be. And the way the ending was that was actually brilliant. I ain't gonna lie. The writer who wrote that show, the person who wrote the book and the show, I don't know not sure, I don't remember, I don't know how much the book and the show mirrored. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure it didn't fully mirror, because I saw there was different love interests and the way the show ended is not the same. But the way I did not expect them it to be have one of the main characters have a twin and the twin being jealous of all the stuff and all that was like legit. I'm not gonna lie, that was brilliant. I really wish I could find another series like that. And I also really like the show Castle. I had saw it when a little bit, like a little tiny bit of it, when it was on TV, but I didn't watch it in depth. Let's be honest, I was a teenager when it first started, so like, I was what came out in 2009, so I was 17 years old, which is freaking crazy when I say that because I'm 33 now, so it tells you how much time has passed. But I didn't watch it back then. I was like focused on my life, even though that series is good now that I'm watching it as an adult. It's interesting when you watch something when you like the shows I watch rewatching I watched as a teenager, so watching it as an adult it has a different context to it. Like I can see some of like the points of the adults rather than just the teenage side. It's just interesting when you look at it. It's very interesting. Castle is really great show. Like I swear I didn't think it'd be that good. But the good thing for me is if I stop an episode or like stop off at a point, at least each case is different, particularly besides that one that was like a continuation of another that was different. But that show, This Is Us is amazing. I'm watching that for the first time. That's really good series. Like all the series I'm watching right now are very intense, but they're really, really good series. And man, This Is Us been making me cry sometimes. They be having some deep issues on shows. So did Switch's Birth when I think about it. Switch to Birth had very deep issues that I didn't think about as a teenager. Now as an adult, I see the issues that I didn't realize as much. Well, some of them I did understand as a teenager, but I think they have different significance as an adult because I have a different mindset there. Like, because my mind was still forming, as a teenager, and then you're adult, your mind is a lot more developed. So you see things more rationally. If that makes sense. Um, I don't know. Wait, snippets of what? Castle? Are you talking about the show Castle? Because I like mentioned like multiple shows, so I'm asking what show you're talking about. Um, I am Mildred. Yeah. And Mildred, if you haven't voted, I put up the poll for the choices that can be the two choices that can be chosen. Well, one of the two can be you can choose for what topic you want for when we get to 1,700 subscribers. I love you too. I just do. I think you guys would be really good friends. I do. Um, I just like how you guys interact. Sorry if that made you feel weird. I just say what my brain thinks to say. It's probably not always good, but I don't care. Um, I'm saying people say it's not always good to say what I think. Sometimes it isn't always good, but to say what I think. Other times it's good to say what I think. Sometimes it's not. So it's a mix. It's a mixed bag. That's what it is. But like I'm glad. One thing I'll say is I'm never ever based on everything I've been seeing on my timeline on Twitter. I'm like I'm never ever even if this channel blew up and got like really popular. I'm never going to any kind of convention. Everything that I've been seeing for like about female what's it called streamers like what the hell man like one got her. I saw it. Like they showed someone got harassed and like, oh hello. I'm not saying it anymore because I'm about to get irritated. Mm. I'm about to get irritated. I'm trying really hard not to. Like there was someone that was like assaulted and that was like I was like thinking my freaking goodness. Okay. Oh, thanks for subscribing. But you don't have to say hi like all those times. I saw it the first time. Just to let you know. Um, yeah. Nick, thank you, because I swear I really was trying to keep my cool when I kept seeing. Mildred, why'd you do that? Oh, I don't. I'm just like, please. I'm just like, leave it, Mildred. Please leave it. Leave it. Please leave it. Oh my gosh, because that person was making my anxiety really. It was really making my anxiety annoyed. And I was trying really not to get annoyed because. Oh, is that what happened? Okay, then never mind. Sorry, Mildred. But I just, yeah, no, because I'm sorry. Sometimes when I see things like that, particularly with that guy, whatever, it's called that guy. So technically, I didn't say it wrong. That guy was like it was making me have anxiety, really bad anxiety, which made me have certain vibes I was feeling on my side here. So thank you for, yeah, this spam was pissed. Internally, I was trying, Mariah, don't respond to it because I know the more I respond, that it would get worse. So I was like, God, please I was like in my brain, God, let my mod like understand that I need them to like block without me saying it because then it's gonna draw attention to the thing and get it worse. Oh my gosh. Like for me, I was getting annoyed and I was just thinking of stalkerish vibes. That's what my brain was thinking immediately. Stalkerish vibes. It's just like I don't. That's what I felt in my body. I don't really care if they subscribe because when you block them, it automatically takes the subscription back, which is fine by me because if you have stalkerish vibes, I don't want you a part of the community anyways. I don't know. Sometimes I get stalkerish. It's weird. Don't judge me. I get stalkerish vibes from certain interactions with people. Like it wasn't even just to me. It wasn't just annoying. It was like for me, I felt like there was an uncomfortability in the way that they are writing. It made me really uncomfortable. For me, well for myself, because I've had a lot of different experiences. I've actually had my own online stalker, so that is what the vibes I was feeling. And I hate that I have to go through that. And another thing that worries me is because I'm a girl or woman that we are supposed to let it be. I feel like sometimes people expect us to have to just let everything go or let people just do whatever they want. Not that that's I feel like some people think that's what we're supposed to do and not like just accept everything and even if people are like creepy, it's okay. Like, yeah, no. Um, I don't know. And because I've had my boundaries broken before, I won't have it happen. This is another thing, I try to protect this community, and I'm concerned that if somebody comes in here and tries to disrupt it, which it could have happened with that person, that they will make this area feel unsafe for them, and they won't come because they'll feel unsafe. So that's the one thing I try. If I feel unsafe um as the person who is speaking, then it probably gives vibes of it being unsafe for others. I don't know, dude. Like I don't know how they could have possibly thought. Now, if we had like thousands of people in here, then it would actually. I still probably would have noticed it because I typically notice things that are. I don't know. I just notice certain things. So, yeah. Hmm. What word? What word did you use? Huh? You don't listen. I don't take That's not. I don't think what you said is that's not insulting or I knew you meant it as a compliment. It's fine. You can use the word normal. Basically, I think you when you say normal, I just think you mean relatable to you. I think that's what I think you mean. So it's fine. I just don't want anyone in here as I just don't want anyone to feel unsafe because I know the world outside is unsafe, and then I think at least if you're not gonna have if you're gonna have an unsafe world outside, you should be able to at least have a safe world in, like online and stuff, or you know what I'm saying? Because I know not, especially because this is about the disability community and also people that are outside that are trying to learn. So I I just don't want another Warren situation or any kind of stalkerish situation because I don't want anyone to and anybody in here to feel uncomfortable. Um, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm probably a little bit too protective of people, but I can't help it. I am that way as a sibling, as a person, so I guess it just kind of comes through. I can't really turn it off. Like I know for my sisters, they get annoyed by it sometimes. So do my parents, but I think it's because I'm overprotective at times. That's not the same thing as protective. Like protective is fine. Overprotective, it can go overwhelming at times, which I can understand. But I think as me being the person who runs the channel, I want it to be as safe as possible. Unfortunately, I think you, Mildred and Nick, both of you, I think you're on top of it. So I think the reason why that happened was because you both saw and you're like, this is freaking becoming like cringe. Because in my body, I think I was kind of I think I was internally cringing, but um, I felt uncomfortable there inside, so it kind of probably translated outside. So like, because I almost went in a state where I froze a little bit because I'm thinking, God, I was thinking, how do I tell my mods to get rid of this individual, and but not actually physically say it because it's gonna call attention to the person to make them do it more. So I'm like, maybe they'll notice my facial expressions, even though I wasn't really doing facial expression. It was more like, Mariah, we got to be careful of what we do here. Like, I don't know. I just hope I just hope that this channel is a safe space for most people from the disability community. Like I like what I saw on they had a little clip of what happened to the girl that like horrified me because it made me think of how not that I've ever had anyone physically do that to me. I've had I've had instances where it could have happened, but the online stuff didn't turn in the to come into the physical world because if it did, that have seen I could have seen what happened to that girl happening to me, which is actually very terrifying. Like I don't know, it's like I don't understand why is it okay for people to do that to females? I don't understand. Like I'm not saying they should do it to males. I ain't saying that either because I think I saw somewhere something happened to a male too. So my point is, it ain't okay to do it to either genders. Like, and I don't understand. You would think at these conventions they would have more security around and they would be more like harsher because you see this is like a common thing seeming to be happening. It's like why the hell is it not? Like I just don't get it. Honestly, you haven't done Mildred. You've only done it like I think twice on accident, which is okay. It's completely fine. Honestly, it's stressful, so I can understand. I remember my one of my former mods. She would tell me because it used to be where there were and even if you did on accident, even if you did accidentally unblock it, it is fine. You didn't do it on purpose. It was more like you guys pushed it at the same time, which is why I wish that they would no, please. I hope you're not beating yourself up. I swear. I hope that's not what you're doing. Please don't do that. It's completely fine. But my point is I understand both your intentions. You're both trying to protect um this channel, so I don't what was I trying to say? I don't see what either one of you did as bad, so I'm trying to say this. I think that's the right phrase I'm going to say. But yeah. Well, on my side, it shows a crying emoji. That's why I thought you were crying. Nick, on your side, does it show like someone is crying on your side? Because mine, it shows like tears, like streaming, a lot of streaming tears. Because the cry, I think the laughing emoji has like it's like a single tear, and it's like, wait. So you see what I see? You see what I wait, Nick? You see what I see? Or you see what Mildred sees? Clarify, please. Because I see like